How important do you think it is to people to keep hold of something like Grizedale Forest?
Well, I think it's an asset. It's been an asset for me throughout my life and my children, and I think for future generations as well. It needs to be protected. We don't need uncertainty with things like the forests.
I'm so pleased that so many of you have taken time out today to come and to tell the government what we think of their proposals to give away.
No, this is so short-sighted, and to make a few quid, and even that is questionable, we are putting up for sale part of our national heritage, which people are simply not prepared to trade off. Now, the strength of feeling here today is absolutely crystal clear, and the government need to listen and recognise that they've made a serious misjudgment and change course.
When you look at what's going on across the country at the moment, people who are protesting against this move, people who understand that we're in an economic mess, and whoever's in power is going to make horrible decisions. But what matters is we have an intelligent solution to this. Because here we are in Grizedale Forest. This is the 4th biggest visitor attraction in the whole of the Lake District. We make money here, we don't lose it, and over the last 5 to 10 years, this centre has become bigger and bigger and better and better. And if we have to save money, it may well be my coalition, but I'm no android, matey. I'm the MP for this place when it comes first. All right, thank you very much. You wanted a robot, you should have voted for somebody else. Now then.
The real oddity about this, and why I've actually heard the case made by some people, this is an ideological sale. This is unfinished business from the Thatcher years. You know, the Forestry Commission was the one that got away. Now, I'm not a political animal at all, so I wouldn't know if that is the case. But what doesn't seem to stack up is that this particular sale will not make any money. Because if, as they say they're going to do, as Caroline Spellman says she's going to do, they're going to put on all sorts of restrictions in terms of insisting that the new owners look out for biodiversity, allow public access, allow the amenity use of forests. If they put those restrictions on, then the private operators are not going to pay very much for their licences. And also the Forestry Commission, or something looking remarkably like the Forestry Commission, the rump of the Forestry Commission, will have to stay in business to do all the regulatory work, so we're still going to have to pay for that, and we're going to have to pay more subsidy to more private operators. So it looks to me, I'm no great mathematician, I'm no great accountant, but it looks to me as if this is going to be a net loss to the government. So perhaps somebody should tell George Osborne about what's going on.
This is more than our family silver, this is the country's lung. They're so spiritual places, and they're so important for our well-being. It would be so sad to see them lost. They talk about access being maintained, but nobody said that will be free access.
We use it for mountain biking, for walking, and just relaxation and pleasure.
So what would the sell-off of forest mean to yourself?
If it meant we couldn't use the forest, it'd be devastating for us, especially being local as well. We only live sort of 20 minutes down the road.
I think for me more it's about a principle. I don't believe that these forests are for sale. I think they belong to all of us. They're places where people choose to come to relax, to enjoy themselves. They're really crucial for biodiversity and for the environment. And I think this idea, this so-called ridiculous idea that we can somehow club together and buy them and compete with foreign companies, with people who want them for shooting rights, is just absolute a sham. It's a lie, and it's just typical Tory policy. Sell everything off, get rid of everything, because those that can afford it will afford it, those who can't, tough.
There are 2 clauses in that bill which actually does allow the Secretary of State to sell off all our forest land. And our 2 members of Parliament have agreed with me in front of you to tear up that bill so you know what we feel about it. So I ask Tim and John to come and do it. Thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of the afternoon, and keep fighting! Thank you very much.